so many amazing musicians today. It's, we started up here 7 months ago when we barely filled the mat, and you can see how people in the community have brought their talents, skills, interests, excitements, passions, hobbies, and contributed to this beautiful community event, and for that we're very grateful. But at the same time, it is a community event, it's not a performance. You all are also part of the ensemble, the band, and just so that we can hear you, we ask you all to take 7 big scoots forward, make you part of the band.
Front row seats.
Front row seats, exactly. There's some places in London which do this in different studios, and if you look at like the videos, people literally are right here because they fill the room. But don't worry, we won't make you feel all of the spit coming out of our mouths. We won't do that to you. Wonderful. Well, we're so grateful that we have all of you joining us here today in this spiritual oasis in otherwise known place as Seattle, which can oftentimes feel quite overwhelming. Just a show of hands, how many people are participating in a Kirtan for the first time? Welcome. We're so grateful that you're here trying something new. So, I'd like to start with this occasionally because I've been practicing Kirtan for some time, but every time I hear about it, it just reminds me about the importance of sound. But the idea behind mantra meditation or Kirtan is that sound carries consciousness. The tone of my voice, the music we listen to, the city you live in, the static from the digital keyboard, it all carries consciousness and has the ability to affect how we feel. And Kirtan, or in some places known as mantra yoga, is a format of meditation where we engage our senses in sound vibrations which have been studied by sages in India for over 5,000 years as a way to connect to your inner self, your happiness, and your soul, to help bring out the best in you. I mean, yoga as a whole has come over from India, and oftentimes the yoga we practice in studios is the physical asanas, and we do some of that here as well. But Kirtan, or mantra yoga, is one more facet to this large, complex puzzle of living an intentional, spiritualized life that is otherwise filled with materialism. I was just reading a college essay for a high schooler applying to college, and they want to study business and marketing, and they were talking about how they found it so fascinating how so much of marketing is just psychological play. And I told them that perhaps you should write in your essay that knowing this, you would use it responsibly. Because our senses have the ability to pull us in all different directions, and many times we don't even know that they're taking us in places we don't want to go. So, that being said, mantra meditation is, you can think of it as medicine for your heart, or medicine for your soul. It's a way to pull all of your senses into a meditation that is designed to engage everything such that it's easier to find concentration. We'll be chanting some Sanskrit mantras today. Sanskrit is one of the oldest languages in the world, and it carries great meaning. And we have a few today, and we'll have Shrestha leading us for the first few. And a little bit about the schedule or the agenda is we do some Kirtan, we infuse a little bit of our event with some wisdom, because Bhakti Yoga is not just an asana practice, or it's not just something you come and do in Bhakti studio or in a specific place. It's a lifestyle embodiment. So we'll have Chax, who is an entrepreneur and also a Bhakti yogi, talk about gratitude, because
So we will be chanting this.
I'll adjust it as we talk because you.
We will be chanting this mantra that you all can hopefully see up there. And if you're not familiar, I will say it slowly, word by word, and you all can repeat after me so that we can practice it. So, Shri Krishna, Govinda, Hare, Murari, He Nada, Narayana, Vasudeva. Once again, Shri Krishna, Govinda, Hare, Murari, He Nata, Narayana, Vasudeva. So that's the mantra. And we'll be singing in call and response. So please feel free to sing as loud as you want in the response portion. Shri Krishna
Hello everyone. As I introduced, I go by Chax as a short form. If somebody wants full name, we can meet at the end of the talk. It's pretty long, but it takes 20 minutes now. So I'm Chakrapani Appalabatla, I go by short form, Chax. So we all know we're getting into the best part of the year. Lots of holidays. Away from work, but also an opportunity to really think deeply about what we should be thankful about. So, today we're going to do a little bit of that exercise. So it's like a pre-Thanksgiving celebration of what we are thankful about. But in the process, we will also understand something very deep. In fact, we just did a Kirtan. Many of us probably, repeated those words without necessarily full understanding of what that meant. Hopefully, we'll also understand that. So I'm going to get in. How many of you have understood that there is a deep science behind gratitude? So, in fact, there is a big study in Harvard and many other universities about the impact of feeling gratitude, thankfulness on lots of our aspects of our life. Just this act alone can solve a lot of problems. Most of the times we are probably thinking more about the problems that we have and less about what's already gifted to us. So we'll make this a session where all of us, we can actually reflect about what we should be thankful about. But we know that being thankful, it's an act that creates a cycle of positive mindset, and that positive mindset attracts positive things in our life. So it's a self-fulfilling act. And if we think about what we do, mantra meditation, we are actually doing that. So this is basically science behind it. And we can be thankful not just only at the end of the year. We can be thankful every day, every moment. And that process of developing the thankfulness is what is mantra meditation. So, now, let's start with what's in it for me. Because we need that inspiration to do something. So it has multidimensional impact on everything that we are and everything that we do. So first and foremost, it deeply cleanses our mind. Our mind has a lot of baggage that we carry throughout. Sometimes it's the interactions with others, things not happening according to our wish, losing sometimes optimism, no inspiration. So there are many things that we start developing a huge baggage in our mind. Whereas when we develop thankfulness, we shift the equation. We look at what is already granted to us. Think about it. How many of us know that there is already breath that is being controlled without our awareness? In fact, we are the ones that cause the breath to not follow rhythm. When we are asleep, most of the times we're not aware that, but there is a breath that is continuing to fuel us. Similarly, we accept food, we only remember until we chew the food, but we don't know what's happening after the fact. So, the very fact that we are able to even have relationships, chair and, for example, this computer and this one, they don't have a relationship. We, on the other hand, in this room, we meet, we greet people, we develop friendships, we connect with them on a personal basis. And that itself is not something we can take it for granted. We have to be thankful about it. So, being thankful and developing that attitude of thankfulness and gratitude has an impact in all aspects of our life. It helps with our body, it helps with our mind, and more importantly, our relationships. But I think if we go to the aspect of being thankful, we have to get to the root of what we are thankful of. So there are two kinds of gratitude. One is just the gifts that we have. So again, in fact, each of you, I would encourage in the next few minutes, we'll go through this in a more practical way. Let's use this opportunity to be thankful about few things at least. I mean, here I just gave some examples. We should be just happy to have food on the table. Many people in the world don't have the food on the table. Many of us have homes, but there are many people in the world that don't even have homes. Many of us are happy to be healthy. Again, not everybody can claim that. And we have people in this room, we have people in our lives. But you also think about it, everything that I mentioned is also transient. It changes. We cannot take forever granted that we will have food on the table. We cannot take forever granted that we will have people in our lives. So, are we going to be thankful only when we have them? Are we also thankful when we don't have them, that we had them? Sorry. So, instead of just only thinking about what we have, if we get to the root of it, we have to be thankful for the fact that we are here and the source where it's all coming from. So let's say, in a simplistic way, we're thankful for, say, coffee. Seattle, right? You go to Starbucks and you get a cup of coffee. So what can you be thankful about? Just walk up the chain.
Being able to walk to Starbucks?
Being able to even get to the Starbucks, you have to be thankful about. And?
The people that makes the coffee.
The people that make the coffee. Then,
The beans that grew from the tree.
excellent. If there are no beans, there is no coffee.
Your ability to communicate.
Your ability to communicate, wonderful, is going even more subtler. But it is, if I can't communicate, I can't place the order. Of course, you might say now, I don't need to communicate, I can place the order. Then you have to have the touch. You have to have the hand. So, if we keep going like this, we'll get to some real source of everything. And that's what, if you think about what Bhakti Yoga is doing, is going to that root. So let's do one thing. Maybe if you want to do this exercise, let's start with you can take your phones if you want, or you don't need to also. If you want to volunteer, think for a couple of minutes, and if some of you want to volunteer for what is that gift that you are thankful about in your lives. Any of you would like to volunteer to share?
I'm grateful for my sister. I'm grateful for my sister, and I'm grateful because I feel like she's the one person in the world that can understand me so much because we grew up the same, we have the same values, and I can always tell her anything and be my true self around her without trying to make, my friends, I don't really act like who I really am just so that they get a better version of me, but I can be myself with her.
Wonderful. Thank you. Anyone else? You would like to say something?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm grateful for my family. I've been able to spend a lot of time with them recently when I've been away for a few years, and it's really special. I feel like those bonds are building, and spending time with my 5-year-old sister as well. She's the sweetest thing. Yeah, it's really special.
Excellent. Thank you.
I am thankful that I get to wake up every day and I'm able to physically move all of my fingers, which I use quite often. And that I'm able to physically get up and just move and breathe and experience the new day life that I didn't before.
Wow, thank you. So for a musician who loves music, particularly a pianist, if you don't have fingers working, it could be hugely limiting. So he's very thankful for the fact that he has that ability. Any one or two more people that want to volunteer?
I'm grateful for my children because they love me exactly as I am today, but yet they are constantly inspiring me to become better tomorrow.
Thank you. From from this corner. We have to balance the room.
I'm very grateful for my partner. She inspires me in my both spiritual and just regular life, and challenges me to become a better person, and is just someone I can always rely on, and someone that makes me excited to grow, to wake up every day, and just continue on this path that I'm going down.
Thank you. So now we're going to take the next step. So we're going to now start with the gifts that we just thought about. Kind of find their root. Again, I'm going to come back to the people that just volunteered so that we can build up on this thought process that we're thankful for those people or things, but let's get to the next level of what is the source of them. So take one level, a few levels deeper. Just meditate on the people, our things, our capabilities, abilities, whatever we are thankful about. Try to think about where they are coming from. What enabled them? What made them happen? Would you like to start?
Well, my parents created me, and they also created my sister. So, yeah, they raised both of us together. She's just 2 years younger than me, so we're like twins almost.
So you're also thankful to your parents
Yes, very thankful.
and who created them.
Their parents.
Yeah, all right. So we'll keep going.
Guess I'm grateful to my dad for my sister, and grateful to my grandparents for my dad. And I'm grateful to the source which created all the people in my life. And
Excellent. Thank you. I don't need to complete the rest of the slides. Who wants to
I'm grateful.
to yourself, right? Because your children.
One of my children is adopted, and there's such a massive web of people that I'm grateful for there.
Wow.
every engineer that ever designed anything to do with an airplane or a computer, or the web is worldwide.
Wow, thank you. That's amazing. That's amazing. So think about everything that enabled her journey to be closer to her kids. So there's so many things that enabled in the process of her being able to get in contact with her children. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm thankful for my partner's wonderful mother, who is also quite spiritual in her own right, and raised her to be a very deep thinker. They lived in North Carolina, and over a decade ago moved to Washington, and so I'm thankful again for the planes that brought her over here. And I ended up moving to where I am now about 4 years ago, and was remodeling the house that I was going to live in. And one day I got on a dating app, and had never been on it before, but she was the first match that I had on there, and it turned out that she lived 1 block down the street from me. So I said, hey, I'm on my way to pick you up for dinner, and then about 30 seconds later said, hey, I'm here. So I'm thankful to the developer of Hinge for bringing us together, and to the city who allowed the house to be built where I live with a
Wow.
commuter.
So let's see, now we suddenly broaden our what we call consciousness. So earlier we started with a narrow view of what mattered in our life, started to broaden, that actually everything is there for a purpose. Without everything else being there, things that happen in our lives that we are thankful for won't happen. Think about it. The good and the bad too. It's not only the good. In order for us to remember somebody more deeply, we might have had some bad experiences with somebody else. As a result, we appreciate the good of this other person. So we have to be thankful to them too. So we can be thankful to everything and everybody, because of which our life has a purpose, has a meaning. So if we just think about it for a second, right now we have these lights. Do you think if the sun doesn't exist, we would have these lights? If the sun doesn't exist, would we have anything to eat? If the sun doesn't exist, there won't be rains. There won't be plants, there won't be fruits, there won't be food. There won't be food on the table. You can work very hard, but there won't be food on the table. As a result, over time, we ourselves won't exist. So that sun rises every day in the morning, sets at certain rhythm. Whether we see the sun or not, the sun is doing its job, particularly in Seattle. So we have to be really thankful for everything to exist in its position, for it to do its job, in order for us to do what we do and for us to have this life. So if we go layer by layer to the source of it, that's what our scriptures call it. We, when, let's say, what we call the moment of death, we as the body exist there, but we're not that body, right? We talked about this, if I don't know if we talked about in the previous session, some of you might have joined. We say like, my father passed away, but we see the body. So, it's not the body that is the father. Something from that entity has moved away. At that point, it's no longer my father. It's my father's dead body. So my father is still there somewhere. And that is what is the conscious spark, consciousness, that animated that whole body throughout his journey, his life. And that's what we are. And this conscious spark itself has a source from the Supreme Consciousness. And that's what we belong. That's where we belong. So now, bringing all of this together, we just broaden our thinking, what we are obsessed about, what matters to us. That's what we call it consciousness. Because we are in this body with these constraints of this mind, constraints of these senses, we start to think narrow, 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 narrow. But if we open ourselves up with this wisdom, that first of all, we are not this body, we are not this mind, we are not the limited intelligence that we feel right now about ourselves. We are coming from that supreme source that has full opulences of all types. Because just the thought itself that I'm from that same source that brought everything together, suddenly our perspective changes. So, if we only look at the immediate gifts that make us happy, then our gratitude becomes conditional the moment the gift changes, right? Because we live in a temporary world, and the world that is transient world, rather. But if we go to the root of it, then we see the eternality. Means it's always there. And that's when our gratitude becomes unconditional. And now connecting to actual Sanskrit words in Bhagavad Gita, those of you who have probably heard about it, Krishna says, Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvita. So he's saying, those who eventually get to the truth realize that he or that supreme source, Krishna is all attractive source, from which everything emanated, everything came from. He's making that bold statement. And just realizing that, one is thankful. And that's what the prayer we just did. You can call him Krishna, you can call him Allah, you can call him whatever the source. Just like, when I'm thirsty, I drink water. In my language, we call it, even within multiple languages in India, we call different names. But we know what quenches our thirst is still that water. In the same way, what quenches our desire to be satisfied in this existence is that supreme source. So, I just want to inspire all of us to think about in these holidays and broaden our perspective about what we should be grateful about. We should be grateful about everything. The good, the bad, what we have, what we don't have, people nearby, people that are not nearby, people that are right now alive to people that don't exist anymore, the friends and the enemies, the heat and the cold, the honor and the dishonor, the auspicious things and the inauspicious things. So let's broaden our perspective that everything exists for a reason, and we exist in that as one tiny spark. So, thank you. I'm thankful for allowing me to share this to all of you, and thankful to them for enabling me to come here, and then thankful to the Supreme Source for giving me that opportunity to understand and connect back with you. So, thank you. I know we're okay time. Just any questions? Any questions, thoughts? Yes.
I was just gonna say how I appreciate Thanksgiving as a holiday and how it's celebrated across cultures, across boundaries. But the premise of the holiday itself seems to be quite similar. Sorry, I have to unmute myself. The premise of the holiday seems to be quite similar, and I really like the way you put it. And I think it's a nice way to look at it and why people celebrate Thanksgiving. I mean, I can think of many other cultures or traditions which celebrate it due to very similar reasons.
Yeah, I mean, being grateful, thankful is a human instinct. And it's a human necessity, actually. And when we have that, only then we will develop the real bhakti, or real desire to go back to that source. So, yes, thank you. Any other comments? Any new perspective? Like anything changed your perspective from where you started? Yes, go ahead.
That really helped me grapple with being grateful for the fact that his parents died. I can't be grateful for that, but I can be grateful for Source, that one of the natural laws is death, and even good things can come out of that. So thank you.
Thank you.
One last comment, question?
Let's all be thankful that the session ended.
No, we did that in the Kirtan.
Thank you so much. Thanks for that wonderful session.
Yes, amazing.
So now we're at the final 30-minute stretch mark. We're going to transition to one last kirtan, and then the best part, which is the food. So 22 seconds, we'll be done, and we'll chant the mantra.
everybody. Thank you so much for coming tonight. We're all very glad that you're here and joining us. And now let's join in mantra meditation in a mood of gratitude towards people here, people outside of the studio, and the source of everything. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Everybody now. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
come and take out the most valuable asset from your life, which is time, to come and be part of this spiritual, mindful community. Thank you. So, real quick, I want to thank everybody who made the Kirtan possible. We have David on the keyboard. We have Bhavik on the mridanga drum. We had Ari singing backup vocals. And we also had Isa singing backup vocals. And then we had Bhaktadas on the guitar and leading technical. We had Shresha lead us in the first Kirtan and we had Jasper on the bass guitar. And all of you are Kirtan singers, dancers. So real quick before we end, I want to share some cool upcoming events we have. On the 23rd, which is next Sunday, we have an Ayurvedic Thanksgiving cooking workshop. We're going to be cooking pumpkin soup, a vegan turkey, minmoka, vegan eggnog, kale avocado salad, and stuffed dates. I think there's some changes to the menu, but that's mostly the gist of it. We convert the studio into a kitchen. You won't believe how magical it becomes. And this is going to be a really special event because we're truly embodying the spirit of Thanksgiving. We're going to be sharing meals, but also cooking them together with one another. So do come hungry, but also come hungry to learn about Ayurveda and the science of food. In addition, next Saturday before the Kirtan from 4 to 5:30 p.m., if you like today's journaling and mindfulness exercise, we have a full 1.5 hours dedicated to it with painting and drawing as well to really set the tone for Thanksgiving, which is coming up. And also it's a great way to just connect with yourself. I was hearing yesterday that there's an analogy where you can be sitting in your brand new Tesla going down the freeway, you go over a beautiful bridge, and like, wow, look at the water. But journaling is actually like parking the car and getting out, going to the water and actually admiring nature. So if you want to partake in getting out of the car that we're racing down the highway in this life, do come on the 22nd. And in addition, we have 2 more fun events. On December 4th, we have a new moon gong immersion meditation, and on December the 7th, another one that I'm really excited for called Taming the Wild Horses. It's a sensory yoga experience. You're like, what is that? I'll tell you, come experience it. We'll be doing yoga for all the different 5 senses we have, and we'll be talking about how the 5 senses have the ability to pull us in all different directions and literally stretch our soul apart, but at the same time how we can use various yogic techniques to control them so that we are in control and we can guide our own selves. And finally, we have Kirtan next Saturday. We have a break for Thanksgiving. We will all be having delicious food at home. And then we'll be back on December 6th for our special Thanksgiving Kirtan Soulfest. Last year it was the biggest event we did, jam-packed, really amazing community, really amazing food. I've heard that there's going to be at least lasagna amongst probably 5 or 7 or 10 other things. So it'll be delicious for the soul and your tongue. And after that, December 13th, we'll have our Kirtan Soulfest. And then the 20th will probably be the last one for the year. So please do keep coming to end the year full of soulful rejuvenation. That being said, we'll go to the best part, which is the food. Some logistics for the food is we exit out this door right here, we come out around the front, and we'll have wonderful volunteers who will be waiting to serve you.
Yeah. So, and I would like to thank, I suppose we missed one beautiful person here, Rachel, here behind. She thought that we need a fire extinguisher. She said that, okay, you are missing it. Bought it, put it, screwed it, did everything. So thank you very much.